Get off of me! Get off of me! I can't breathe! I can't breathe! Oh, man!
Sit.
I can't breathe! I swear to God, I can't breathe!
Put your legs in.
A woman refuses a police command, her boyfriend called 911, she gets arrested, but he never wanted charges filed. In Florida, does a victim's refusal to press charges carry any legal weight at all?
Come on.
No! I said no! Do not touch me! Do not touch me!
You're gonna go in handcuffs and you're gonna go to the ground.
No, I'm not joking! I didn't deserve this crap! No! Why are you going to work? I'm not joking! Oh. Why are you putting me in handcuffs?
Because you're not listening.
What did you ask me to do?
I said come here and you said no.
Okay, why are you yelling at me like forever?
You want to yell at me? That's how I'm gonna yell at you. Not nice, is it?
Get off of me! Get off of me! Get off of me!
Well, now you're going to jail for sure. Why did you? That was completely unnecessary.
I can't breathe! I can't breathe! No, damn!
Sit.
I can't breathe! I swear to God, I can't breathe!
Put your legs
I
in.
can't breathe! No, please, I'm sorry!
Put your
Stop.
legs in.
I can't breathe!
We will get you EMS. 3:35 work meeting. Alright, so what's going on?
So we've been fighting, this has been going on for some time, and we've been trying to work everything out, but it seems like every single day it's an argument and it's a fight, and when I try to leave the situation, she just kind of blocks me in and just doesn't let me go. So I either want to leave just to calm everybody down, and she doesn't, she just does what she does. So I literally just stay in a corner until she calms down. I don't talk, because if I try to talk, she just gets worse. Until she finally calms down, and then we can kind of mellow everything out and then continue the day. But it's been like this for some time.
So what happened today?
Today, the same thing. It's like an argument. What I'm doing, which is I'm usually freaking working, and yeah, I'm trying to go to work. I got guys out there, and I'm supposed to be meeting them, and I'm not able to leave because she comes over here because I didn't pick up the phone after she hung up on me.
So this is her car running. There's no collision that I could tell. It's running, yes. She parked like this because he's trying to leave. Yeah, well, right. I mean, she's preventing him from leaving. So
I'm just trying to figure out, like I told her, I'm like, we just got to leave each other and work with something out.
you guys married?
We've been together for a long 18 years.
That's her car.
That's
alone?
my car, but
Is it registered to you?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that makes it easy. Is this your property?
Yes.
Okay. Will you move it so that you can get the gate
Yeah, I can
closed
get
and parked
everything.
and everything?
Does she have to be arrested though? Like I'm.
Well, she's for sure going now.
Oh, she
All
is.
I had to do was try to figure out what's going on, why we're yelling
and
and
I
screaming.
try to tell her to calm down. She just doesn't seem to want to calm
So
down.
all I'm trying to do is detain her in handcuffs because she's screaming in your face.
Right.
And she's
Yeah,
pulling
she
away
does
from
this.
me.
I'm used to this. Like,
Right.
Every day.
So then I'm just trying to get her situated in the air conditioning,
Right.
so we can talk to you.
Yeah.
And then
yeah.
that's when she.
Well, I
wanted
really don't want her to go to jail, but if it calms her down,
Yeah, we're past that.
we're
But
past that. Okay.
I'm sure she was talking to you already. Regardless, I mean, did she know you were trying to call the police?
Yeah. Yeah.
And so
well,
she
she was trying to rip
prevent
my
you
door
from-
open so we can argue like for another half an hour.
Was she trying to
And I
prevent you
wasn't
from
gonna
calling the police?
Was she? No.
She wasn't.
No,
Okay.
she doesn't. She doesn't want the police called. Basically,
Yeah.
she knows this. She can't. She's got like an anger problem, so she knows that once this happens, it's like completely different thing.
Okay.
So
Did she put her hands on you?
I'm not worried about that.
Did she? Yes, no.
To an extent. I
As
just
in
try
what?
to.
As in what?
Well, she tried to get me out of the car. She just kind of bit me a little bit.
She
but,
bit you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because she can't get me out of
So
the
now
truck.
she's going to go for domestic battery as well.
Well, I mean,
You're not pressing charges. It's the state. Okay, so you guys are together as a couple, right?
right.
So the state presses domestic charges. We have no say in that.
Okay.
Okay.
Even if I don't want to.
100%. So that's for you to work out with the SAO later. the state attorney's office, but we don't have a choice. There's a mandatory arrest policy in the state of Florida.
Well, mainly when she does this, she hurts herself more than she hurts me.
Right.
To be honest.
She broke your skin pretty good on the hand.
No, not really. That was just scarred. She just literally bit me here. It didn't.
Yeah.
Fine. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to try to talk to her. You want to try to get a statement from him? Okay.
All right, you good?
Yeah.
My kids! You gotta tell them the kids!
Relax.
Tell me not to do anything! I might need my kids!
All right, I need you to listen, not say anything, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can will be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer
The kids!
for advice before any questions or to have him or her with you during an. If you cannot afford a lawyer and want one will be appointed to you before any
I need
questions
to go
if
back
you
with my
wish.
kids, please! I didn't
If
do
you-
it! I did not hit you!
If you decide to answer
I
questions
did
without
not
a lawyer
hit
present,
you!
the right to answer. You also have the right to stop answering any time until you talk to a lawyer.
Yeah!
Do you understand your rights?
I don't know what I did wrong! I didn't get back to my kids!
Do you understand your
I
rights?
did. He told you not to freaking put handcuffs on me. I didn't do anything wrong.
Do you understand your rights? Understand
Why
your
am I?
rights?
No, I don't understand.
Okay, that's-
My kids, please. Like, why am I getting arrested?
I already explained this to you. Domestic battery and resisting without violence.
What's gonna happen?
You're gonna go to jail.
Why? Well, like, what's gonna happen? Like, I don't understand. I need my kids.
She's 1015 domestic battery resisting without violence.
He wants me arrested.
No,
Then why are you arresting me?
because in the state of Florida we have a mandatory arrest. Not to mention you committed a crime. When I got here, you weren't listening and pulling away from me when I'm trying to
Because I
detain you.
didn't do nothing wrong.
But I don't know what's going on when I get here. You're yelling at him in the door and not listening to me. I didn't say you did hit me. I said you were resisting without violence. She's in my car. She's got an abrasion to the shoulder when I took her to the ground. You guys can clean her up and just check her out. She said she was having trouble breathing, but she's calmed down now.
Like, I
Can you scoot out a little bit so he can take a look at you?
don't need someone to look at me now.
Yep, that's fine. Just sit your butt down, okay?
The kids!
Stop yelling.
They're arresting me!
Stop yelling.
No!
You're gonna get felony witness tampering too. You want that?
Why the heck would I?
Because you're trying to talk to him, and I'm telling you not to.
Why am I not allowed to talk to him? I wasn't even supposed to get arrested.
He's the victim in domestic battery. You bit him, okay? Now you can no longer talk to him.
Why?
You're gonna have a no contact order with him because you're arrested for domestic violence. Okay? You need to stop talking to him. How many times can I tell
What do
you?
you mean?
Stop talking to
I know,
him.
but you're saying I'm gonna have no contact with him. Why?
You cannot have any contact with him.
What does
That's what
that
the
mean?
judge's order is going to be. You are no longer to have contact with him because he's a victim in
So what's
domestic
your name?
violence.
I've tried to leave.
Do you have any kids together?
We have
2 kids?
2 kids. So I've tried to leave, and then she actually won't leave. Like, I'll leave the house, and then she'll just find a way to get a hold of me again.
Talking to him. How many times can I
Does
say
he
it?
know that?
He's going to, but you need to know it, and I'm telling you. So
I'm
let
not
them
trying to be mean. I
let
just
them
don't
try
understand why
to
it's
let
so-
them.
Ma'am, do you want help from us?
I don't know what's happening. We live in the same house. What does it mean? Like, the hair get out my face.
Alessandra, can they just clean up your shoulder? Take some deep breaths through your nose and out your mouth, okay?
And listen.
Let them clean up your shoulder. Just relax. Let them care for you, okay?
How long is it gonna take me to get out?
You gotta get booked in first.
Okay, but how long does that take?
That depends on how cooperative you are.
So
right
I'm
now
not
you're-
supposed to go home?
You're not going home right now.
I'm
no.
saying after I get out. What
It
is
depends what
supposed
the court order says, but generally speaking, no, you're not allowed to go home.
How am I supposed to see my kids? I have nowhere to go.
You can coordinate getting your kids a different way, but you can't have contact with him. Hey, come on.
He has to know. No. He has to know. He can't. No,
Enough. Stop yelling. You're creating a bigger issue.
because I didn't do anything wrong.
Can they get some vitals on you? Because you said you got shortness of breath. Can they get some vitals on you?
My hair.
But you got to relax and stop yelling, screaming, because if you don't remain calm, your vitals aren't going to be accurate. Okay?
I don't know if I can. I'm telling you, I don't know if I can be calm. I've never been.
Here's the
without
first thing you need to do. Stop talking.
I'm gonna need you to stand still as possible. No talking, no moving, okay? I need to get some accurate vital signs.
Ignoring me, the kids!
Alexandra,
Don't leave the kids!
Alexandra, did
You
you not
tell
hear
them
me?
what you did to me!
Hey, stop talking.
This isn't fair. I didn't do anything wrong.
You need to calm down. It's going to be accurate.
You're gonna take me away! You're gonna take them away from me!
Stop yelling.
You're taking me away!
Stop yelling.
I didn't do anything to you! I didn't do anything!
Stop yelling.
You want me to go to jail without seeing my
You're
kids?
going to jail regardless. That's not changing by you yelling at him. Okay? So the faster you accept that,
The kids! He has to be there for
I will let him know about the kids. No, it's
He's getting for
Yes,
this one.
it's getting a blood pressure.
Please!
But I need you to relax so we get that blood pressure. The more you move.
Oh,
What's your last name, Alessandra?
no.
I think it's
I want my kids! My kids! No! I'm gonna calm down! I need this thing off! It's like squeezing my arm! It's like
Well, you
swelling
won't stay
up!
still, so it's going to take longer to take.
Like, I don't even know what you're doing!
We're getting your vital signs.
That's not gonna go down! I'm going to jail! I'm not gonna see my kids! So, like, you want me to have a freaking heart attack in the freaking car? Like, what are you checking for? I don't understand! I don't need this! I'm not trying to be a problem! Like, I just don't know why I'm going to jail. I know you said it's because I bit him. But if he didn't want me going to jail, why am I going to jail?
the state of Florida presses charges in domestic battery
So
situations.
how long does that usually take? And I live with him.
I know.
Okay, so
Have
what
a
is...
seat.
Like,
Slide your feet in. I'll explain everything on the way to jail.
do I have to be in this?
Yes.
I can't go to the hospital like
No.
in the ambulance.
No.
I don't know if I'm gonna come down and be serious.
The only reason I called them is because you had a cut to your shoulder and because you said you had trouble
I
breathing.
am like, but I'm calmer now.
Okay, put your
But I
feet
just
in,
don't
put your
know
shoes
if I. So if I'm telling you I'm having problems in the back, you're gonna get out. You're not gonna let me die.
No, let you die. Slide your feet in, please.
Can you talk to me then
I will
what's-
absolutely tell you everything that's going on. But I need you to remain calm and worry about your breathing. Alright. So you're under arrest for domestic battery and resisting without violence. Enforces a no contact order, which is a pretrial release, right? It's an agreement of your release out of jail is that you're agreeing you're not going to have any contact with him whatsoever. Okay? Direct, indirect, third party, you can't have any contact with him. You can't call somebody to have contact with him. You can't go to the house except for generally there's a one-time pickup
Does that go away?
after the case is settled. Going on to prevent you trying to tamper with a victim because he's a victim, so that there's no witness tampering, you're not to have contact with him. So I told him he's going straight home to take care of the kids. Because of the no contact order that'll likely be put in place as well. He said, okay, even to try to help her out and get things sorted out. I said, yes, the whole point of one of those getting put in place is so that it expedites things and that there's no interference with any kind of the testimony or any of the facts of the case.
And what is the legal line between refusing a police command and committing a crime under Florida law? This case tests 3 legal standards simultaneously: mandatory arrest law, use of fore and pretrial, no contact orders. The answers may challenge what you assume about domestic law. Florida Statute 741.2901, subsection 2. A law enforcement officer shall arrest any person the officer has probable cause to believe committed domestic battery, regardless of whether the victim wishes to pursue charges. The word shall eliminate all officer discretion. This is a statutory command, not a policy preference. The victim's cooperation is legally irrelevant. Florida Statute 784.03. Battery is defined as any intentional touching or striking of another person against their will. A bite satisfies this definition without ambiguity. Florida Statute 843.02, resisting without violence, prohibits resisting or opposing an officer in the lawful execution of any legal duty without violence. Ray v. State, Florida Supreme Court, 1981. Verbal refusal of a police command alone does not satisfy this statute. Physical opposition to lawful restraint is required. Miranda v. Arizona, 1966. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in court. You have the right to counsel before any questioning. In Florida, the state attorney's office presses charges in domestic battery cases, not the victim. A victim's refusal to cooperate does not stop prosecution. Florida Rule of Criminal Procedure 3.131. A domestic violence arrest carries a mandatory no-contact condition as a term of pretrial release. Direct contact, indirect contact, and third-party contact are all prohibited under this order. This takes effect immediately upon release before any trial. Florida Statute 914.22, any post-arrest attempt to communicate with the victim, even through a third party, is a separate and independent felony. Graham v. Connor, 490 U.S. 386, 1989. Use of force must be objectively reasonable from the perspective of a reasonable officer on the scene, not evaluated with the benefit of hindsight. 3 controlling factors: the severity of the crime, whether the subject poses an immediate threat to officer safety, and whether the subject is actively resisting or attempting to flee. Legal Lesson 1. In Florida, a domestic battery victim has no power to stop an arrest or prosecution once probable cause is established. Legal Lesson 2. Verbal refusal is not resisting under Florida law. Physical opposition to handcuffing is one is protected, the other is a misdemeanor. Legal Lesson 3. A domestic arrest does not end at booking. No contact orders, housing restrictions, and custody complications can follow a single incident for months. But here is what the statute does not answer. When mandatory arrest separates 2 parents with shared children from the home they live in, which law protects those children? When the victim explicitly did not want charges filed, does the mandatory arrest law protect him from future harm, or does it create a different kind of damage entirely? And when a controlled ground takedown results in injury to a restrained person, at what precise moment does Graham v. Connor determine that the force applied was no longer objectively reasonable? The plea is on record, the probation has been ordered, but the legal questions this case raises extend far beyond the outcome of this one incident. These questions have answers. They are found in the statutes, the case law, and the record.